I ran in Australia what I'm pretty confident was Australia's best journalism school with students in Sydney and Melbourne. My young students were tremendously idealistic. They thought journalism was important, which it is, and they were determined to be good journalists and they were determined to learn. One thing I found pretty early on that would put them off was to ask them to investigate something under the Freedom of Information Act. Now, all over the world there are Freedom of Information Acts. The idea is that we, the people, should have access to important information about our lives, about things that government does, about things that local government does, the decisions they make in our name and how they spend our money. Unfortunately, the acts work spectacularly badly. I got my students to check New South Wales local councils' spending on entertainment and travel. There are over 160 councils in New South Wales. Of course, bear in mind they're spending your money, the ratepayers' money, and it was a perfectly fair question to ask. But many of these councils had never ever been asked this very simple journalistic question. Why? Because local newspapers and local media have been gutted, they don't employ enough reporters anymore, so the right questions don't get asked. That's a real tragedy. And by the way, of the 160 councils, only 3 voluntarily gave us an answer.